All right, man. What's been going on with you?
Nothing much, man. Been working my butt off this week.
Yeah. Yeah, we did a little work, didn't we?
Yeah, we did for sure.
A lot.
A lot of work. It wasn't just a little bit.
It was a lot of work.
Yeah.
But it was good. It's good to be here now.
Yeah.
Feels a lot better in here.
And I slept worse this week than I slept in a long time, too.
I know. I don't know if it was because of the excitement of it all or what.
I don't know, man.
It was different.
For sure.
Different for sure.
Yeah.
But it's good to be in here tonight. We got, everything seems to be popping now,
Yeah. Yeah, we're getting it how we want it now, finally.
Yeah.
It took us a minute.
Almost a whole year.
Yeah.
Almost a whole year.
Yeah. How long have we been doing this? 7 months? 8 months?
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So November to July, so
Yeah.
8 months.
It's not bad.
9 months, something like that.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, there's some stuff that we delayed that we had to because of X, Y, and Z, but
Yeah.
I think we're in a lot better place than we are when we started.
100%.
Yeah. So we started out in the camper, bro, and we're here now. So
Yeah. Had
So-
about a 10 square foot area in that camper to work with.
Yeah. the lights were right on our faces.
Yeah.
Looked like the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were so bright.
But that was a super exciting time, though, for real.
Golly, I was more excited about it than
No.
yeah. So when we sat down in here earlier and started chit chatting, we started talking about X, Y, and Z, and you said, "Man, I've been a little bit quick to get mad
Yeah, I have been.
this week."
I mean, kids and
Yeah, you said you felt like it was mostly the children
yeah.
doing it to you,
But honestly, I don't think it is the kids. I think that's just who's getting the blunt of the anger. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm mad. I'm probably just messed up about something else, but
Oh, you hadn't figured out what it was yet.
and them being them, it just kind of puts me in a, I don't know,
Well,
quick
your
anger.
kids are
Yeah,
they're on the go, son.
yeah, they are.
They're wide open. So
Non-stop. Both
it's
of them.
it's easy for them to go, "Hey, chill out, dude."
Yeah.
You need to bring it down. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I can see it.
Yeah.
Maybe something that wouldn't normally get on your nerves.
And I haven't been working either, so that right there.
Let you know
Spend
why
it-
Brittany's pissed off when you get home.
Yeah, I
You
do.
ain't said nothing about that, though.
Nah,
have we?
nah,
We ain't
nah.
talked about that yet, but
But yeah, I understand it a little bit more.
get it.
Spending 24 hours a day with them, nonstop kid stuff. It gets rough sometimes.
Yeah.
Really does.
Yeah. Need to invest in some Benadryl.
Nah, I can't do it, man.
I know.
I can't.
I know. I
Maybe every once in a while, but like,
we never did it either. We never did just Benadryl the kids up like some people do. Really
yeah,
do that.
yeah, they do. Yeah,
But I mean, like, I don't know. I just felt bad about it. Like, oh man, I'm just
drugging them up.
so I don't have to listen to them for a minute.
I know it. But used to, whenever I was a kid, like if we was getting annoying or whatever, Mom would say, "Go outside."
Yeah, we did too.
Go outside, and you spend out there
Go
8 hours
outside.
a day, and then
Get
come back
your
in.
butt outside. Don't come in here. Don't come back in here today.
You don't come back in until supper's ready. Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, man. But I can't do that.
I know. You live in an apartment.
Yeah.
There's no. You could go jump in a circle on that back patio that you have.
I know.
Basically, I mean, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Bush,
Uh,
and that road right there in front of us is super busy.
Yeah, it's not a road you want your kids playing on. That's for
No,
sure. So, yeah, all of that. I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
I do. It's terrible that it's that way,
Yeah, it is.
and that's where it's go. I mean, my kids don't have a yard to play in. Really, honestly, you know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
it's not a huge one now.
No,
No.
I mean we're in a city square lot.
Yeah.
city size lot. So it's not big enough for them to. I mean, like I used to go out, play basketball, just run around the yard.
Yeah.
And just run, dude, around the yard. I don't know. I rode my bicycle. Me and
Yep.
Dan rode our bicycles up and down the driveway.
Yep.
And when I say that, I say up and down the driveway, and you think, well, I mean, like most driveways in the city are
Pretty short.
15 feet long. It's
Yeah.
not that. You know what I'm
Nah.
saying? It was down the driveway, which was, 1,000 feet.
Yeah. Probably is
And
pretty
then
big.
back, you know, or whatever.
Yeah.
We lived out in the middle of nowhere in country.
Mhm.
And so, yeah, it's a little different time, man.
It is for sure.
A little different time, a little different.
Today, man, I woke up and I was like, I'm gonna have a good day today. You know.
Yeah.
So I got up probably 2 hours before the kids did, and they were good for a little, like 20 minutes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that didn't take them long to get woke up, is what you're saying.
Yeah. And then, so Abigail got her a bag of little chips or something, some barbecue chips. And I was aggravating her with it, you know, trying to keep it from her. I wouldn't hand it to her, just aggravating her.
Yeah.
So Harold got it. And after they were opened, you know what I'm saying? I told him, I said, don't grab them. They're already open. We ain't doing that.
Yeah.
He grabbed them anyway after I said that. Threw them in the floor, dude, and they spilled all over the carpet.
Ugh.
I about lost it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I done told you not to. At that point, you had a reason to lose it. I
Yeah.
would have lost it.
Yeah.
I would have go. Yeah, I would have. If I tell you, like the kids, the first 3 kids, no mercy, none. I didn't
Yeah.
give them. I showed no mercy to those children, dude.
Yeah.
None,
Yeah.
dude. When I say none, I mean whenever I said something, I said it one time.
Yeah.
And I was not repeating myself again.
Yeah.
Now I'm still that way.
Yeah.
But I feel like these kids listen better because they've seen the other 3.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's
That's
going
probably
on.
what it is, honestly. Yeah.
But I don't know that.
Yeah.
You know, we're fixing to get into a little bit of teen years with one of them.
Yeah.
And we'll see then, you know, what he's made out of.
Mm-hmm.
Because it'll be, you know, it's your hormones change, dude. A lot
Yeah.
of stuff.
Yeah, it changes a lot.
You want to start bucking up the system and
Mhm.
changing the way you think about things and changing the way you do things and stuff like that.
Yep.
You start to think for yourself. Some people can't handle that
I know.
when their kids start to think for themselves.
Yeah.
Some people cannot handle that.
Yeah, I
A
know.
lot of people I know can't handle it.
Yeah.
And it was hard for me when, you know, my first set of kids, the first 3 started thinking for themselves. It
Yeah.
was tough for me to.
I bet it would be, man. Because, I mean, they're doing stupid stuff and you can't really.
You can't go, hey, dude, you're doing stupid stuff.
Yeah, they don't
I
want
mean,
listen.
you can,
And
and you do.
yeah,
You
so-
still do. But, you know, they're thinking for themselves at that point.
Sometimes it makes them not want to listen even more just because you say something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Especially that age.
Yeah.
I don't think I was like that. But I got to do whatever I wanted to.
I did too. I mean, I didn't do whatever I wanted to. Mom had rules and regulations.
We
but
had rules too, but I just didn't.
And-
want-
but
I didn't
none of
want to break them. You know
I didn't break them
what
either.
I'm saying?
I didn't break the rules either. And my rules and regulations were not that hard to abide by.
Yeah.
You know, be home by 11, I think is one of them. It was either 10 or 11. I can't remember now. I think it was 11 because I worked till 10 most nights.
Yeah.
So be home by 11. And if you're going to be later than that, call me. It was pretty simple.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you're going to be later than that, call me. I don't want you rushing home, driving home all fast because
Yeah.
you're going to be late.
Yeah.
So if you're going to be late, just let me know. Just call me. Stop at the payphone. Give me a ring. Let me know.
Yeah.
It wasn't that difficult. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still failed. I still failed at that even, you know.
You as a teen, you're
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I still failed with that. Yeah, that's how I got beat up.
saying? Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I don't
So-
know if I was ever late on curfew, but I was almost late. Now that
Yeah.
I knew I was going to get beat if I was, or I would have called him if I was going to be though. But
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, they didn't really have me. I didn't have a curfew.
Really?
Nah.
Oh,
not
yeah.
not 90% of the time I didn't.
I did have a curfew for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like I had that was a pretty strict thing at my house.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Mom went to sleep my whole life at freaking 9 o'clock.
Really?
You know,
Dang. Dude.
she was in bed at 9 and then usually up at 5.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she would sleep 9 to 5. Most people work.
Yeah.
And she was up, happy go lucky, all on the go
Mm-hmm.
all day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She had worked, took us to school, picked us up, worked, cooked supper. You know, she was busy.
Oh yeah.
She had enough to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I can't remember where I was going with that, but
Curfew. What you talking about?
so yeah, she didn't want to stay up till 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
But she knew I worked till 11, so it was like, you know.
Yeah.
You got to. So those teen years, I was having a struggle trying to.
Well, I mean, the thing about where you live too is like you had to leave. If you were somewhere else, you had to leave at 10:15 to get home in time.
A lot of times, I mean, not always, but yeah. I hung out on my side of town most of the time. I worked on my side of town, and all of my friends hung out at the place we worked.
Okay.
So, like, we would all just meet out there.
Yeah.
And hang out because, you know, I mean, my buddy Adam, he lived all the way down Harrison Pike. Most of my friends lived in Georgetown or, you know, somewhere on that side of town.
Yeah.
And I was the only one that lived down there. So we all met where we worked at and hung out in the parking lot. And the place where we worked was cool with us hanging out there, which I think is cool because, you know, a lot of places will allow kids to do that now.
Yeah, they won't. Probably nobody.
Yeah. Yeah. If you like I feel like the managers that allowed us to do that, like understood kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we'd just hang out in the side parking lot. We wouldn't hurt nobody. We wasn't like in front of the store.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we hung out on the side of the building. There's a big parking lot over there. You know, it was lit and everything. We hung out over there and just done whatever we wanted to.
Was that where the Fresh and Low is now?
Yeah.
On Spring Place?
On Spring Place, yeah.
Okay. I thought that's where I remember going there when I was a kid with Papa a lot.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where he shopped at, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, he used to shop at Calfee's until he got shot there.
Yeah. Calfee's across the street, kind of.
It's on down Spring Place.
A little bit down, like past Hardy's, a little bit on the left.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I've been there before.
Yeah.
It is a storage unit now, isn't it?
Yep.
Storage place?
Yep. Gotcha. But, so yeah, the kids will test you, man.
They will for sure. It's a struggle.
And
never ending struggle.
The thing about it is like, I feel like most kids have good hearts.
Yeah, they do.
Real talk. They're not trying to piss you off.
I know they're not. And that's what I need to get in my head is where I don't think they're doing it maliciously or nothing.
Well,
sometimes they might. Like
they
today,
probably are.
Like today, especially.
Like they're doing it maliciously.
You think so?
Yeah, no, 100%. I mean, I was a kid.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of my life as a child, you know. I remember being malicious to Diamond, you know.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but.
You know, and just picking on her or whatever.
Yeah, 100%.
You're just being mean.
Yeah.
You're being mean.
Yeah.
And that he was being mean when he did that.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, quick to anger, or he just needed one. He just needed to get a little action today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. He needed to be disciplined for sure.
Yeah.
But I just wish I didn't have to do it. I guess that's everybody, though.
That's not the way this cookie crumbles,
it
bro.
Is it? No. You got to.
I know. I hate it, too.
I hate it so bad.
It will ruin your day.
It will, man.
Wait till he's 13, bro. Wait till he's that age over there. And you have to whip them, and they hate you for 3 days.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not that they just don't want to talk to you or they don't like you or they're mad at you for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
These people will hate you at 13. They'll hate you for...
I wasn't like that.
Oh.
Was you was, wasn't you? You got a whooping?
No, I got another one. I just got another one every time.
Oh, yeah, you get mad and get another.
Yeah, I'd get another slam a door. I'd slam a door and get another one instantly.
Yeah.
So if I got one, I was getting two. Just chalk it up. Just put it on the board because I was getting another one.
I never been a person to stay mad long.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know why. It's just, I get over it quick. Everything.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
You should have some stepchildren and try to discipline those kids.
I don't want no stepchildren.
Oh my God, dude.
I couldn't imagine.
It's so much more difficult.
I bet it is.
I mean, it's disciplined my stepchildren.
I think it's probably got a lot to do with the wife. or whoever the step mom is or dad or
or
whatever.
the mother or the
'Cause if
stepmother
they're
or the
really-
dad or the
if-
stepdaddy or whatever. Yeah.
If they're really protective or whatever, it's just gonna be a struggle.
I don't even think it's protective. I
Like-
think it's just knowing what needs to be done and what don't.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of times where Ashley didn't agree with me giving the older kids a whipping that they got. Now these younger ones, man, I hadn't whipped them. I probably whipped them 5 times their whole life,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
It's just not been that much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the first ones, man.
You think you're
it was
more
because of-
patient?
No,
You don't think so? They just less.
I think they're just better.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just better kids.
yeah.
I think they seen the first set of kids grow up, and it was like, dude, Kurt don't play. That's what I feel like. I don't know if
It
that's
could
true.
be. It could be what it is.
I feel like that's, you know, they're 1 and 2, and they're like, it's like that video of that dog. Have you seen that?
I don't know.
Where there's like a pit bull sitting there, and he's looking up at his owner, and then there's a puppet of a dinosaur puppet.
Yeah.
Have you seen
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
And
He like smacks him or something.
he puts this thing in the dinosaur's face, and the dinosaur bites it, and the owner beats the piss out of it.
Yeah. Oh, I got you.
And then once he hits that puppet a few times, which is nothing,
Yeah.
that dog wouldn't touch it. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think the younger kids saw the other ones grow up, and they're like, I don't really want none of that. I'm good.
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
I feel like it's a lot of it.
Mhm.
Plus, I have given them whippings.
Yeah.
And, you know, they know I'm not going to. It's not pretty, dude. It's just not.
Yeah.
And I hate it.
I know.
They don't understand. Your kids don't understand how bad you hate it.
Yeah.
Like, that's the last thing I want to do.
100%.
I'd rather go to work tomorrow. I'd rather go to work on a Saturday.
I was thinking the same thing today, man. I was like, I'm about to get me a job so I can get the hell out of the house.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
I'd much rather go to work on Saturday than to give these kids a whipping.
Mhm.
But it's good for them. I mean, it really is good for them.
They need to know.
My first 3 kids are no, I'm not going to say perfect kids or nothing, but they're good people.
Yeah.
They're good humans. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're good humans. They're good hearted.
Yeah.
They know the difference between right and wrong.
Yep.
They've been raised. You
Mhm.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I don't know, man. I don't know if that's because I don't know.
It's the upbringing.
Maybe.
It is. I mean, it is probably just
I'm going
who
to say
they are plus upbringing at
I'm
the
going
same
to say
time.
25% of it is upbringing.
Yeah.
Because
'Cause, yeah,
DNA plays a huge factor in who your kids turn out to be, bro.
Yeah.
Legitimately,
Yeah.
DNA is that's a factor you're not going to break.
Yeah, you can't. No.
It's a much bigger factor than I ever dreamed it would be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
I could see myself big time in my kids sometimes. Like,
yeah,
you know, is that what you're talking about?
yeah, you see
Just-
yourself or like your stepchildren. You know, they're not your children. You
Yeah.
know, and sometimes you have to understand that. Well, maybe they don't think the same way I do.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they don't. They may not necessarily agree with what I think
Yeah.
100% of the time.
Yeah.
And that's okay. I mean, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
but
Just accepting that sometimes is
half the
difficult.
battle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to understand it.
Yep.
Sometimes you want your 22-year-old or 21-year-old to just get a job and keep it. You know?
Yeah.
They're like, dude, quit changing jobs. You know,
Yeah.
every time you change jobs, I end up paying your bills for a couple of weeks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you might pay me back, but I don't want to have to worry about it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
What if I'm broke? What happens then?
I know.
For real
Yeah,
talk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like right now, we broke.
Yeah. yeah.
Me and Ashley are broke.
Yeah.
You know.
Mhm.
Convict broke. I mean,
Yeah.
it's not.
There's no point in switching jobs like a lot. Not really.
No,
Because everywhere's going to suck. You just got to get that through your head.
especially at your age.
And unless you just look up and find a job you like or whatever, you're probably going to be working basically the same place everybody else is. And everywhere is basically the same. So
Yes.
you might as well just stay there.
Hang out.
I mean,
Go ahead and
If you
gain
stay there-
seniority.
yeah.
Also, that vacation time,
Mhm.
that pans out to be a great deal of.
For,
Like, that's why I don't want to change jobs right now.
yeah, you shouldn't. You shouldn't change jobs at all.
I could go change jobs right now and make a lot more money.
Yeah. You
I
got a
could.
lot of vacation.
But I got a lot of vacation time that's hard to find somewhere else.
And you might be able to, just since you have what you have, you might be able to put that in the contract or whatever where you get that much vacation or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
never know.
Yeah.
But when you're 21, you shouldn't be.
You can't be
Doing that.
unless you have a very serious education
Yeah.
and some experience in your field, which
Of
is going
course,
to be hard to get at 21.
I started working at Mohawk when I was 20, I think,
Yeah.
or 19,
Right. Right.
maybe
right,
18.
right.
Shit, before I was married, I was working at Mohawk until Harold was born. That was 11 years. I hated every minute of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's. I still hate working. That's why I don't work right now. But I had enough money saved up to where I can take off
Take
for a few
off for a
months.
little while. Yeah.
So it ain't no big deal. I'm not losing nothing. But yeah, man, just stay where you're at, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Me.
No, I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
your boy.
Yeah. And he's, I mean, I feel like,
It's more stressful looking for a job than
yeah.
it is just working there.
Yeah.
I feel like.
I feel like too. I'm talking about Dalian.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Dalian. He, I feel like at some point he's going to mature and gain all of these understandings that we're talking about. And I feel like at some point he will. I think he's going to be successful in something at
Yeah.
some point, but I just wish he would hurry up. You know what I'm saying?
And honestly, dude, the way he likes tattoos
hmm
and he draws good, man.
He really does. He's
He
very artistic.
needs to go do an
not a
apprenticeship
bad
for a
idea.
tattoo shop, bro.
Yeah,
I'm just being honest with you. I think he would do really good
he
at it.
could. Yeah,
He's got that demeanor and personality. He would fit right in with them
Yeah.
people, bro. And for real.
yeah,
And if I was him, that's what I'd do.
Yeah.
I mean, because he already does it.
I know he gives himself tattoos all
Yeah.
the time. Yeah,
I mean, why not, man?
I don't know.
I feel like maybe he never thought about it or something.
Maybe
I
he
don't,
ain't. Maybe he's like, I love doing this. I wish you could figure out a way to make money out of it. You know, you're like, bro.
but seriously, he can draw very well. For I saw some pictures back here,
Yeah,
and they were
actually,
like,
yeah.
"Dang, dude,
Yeah,
that's insane."
he's very artistic.
Yeah,
He is. He's always been artistic. And something that's crazy about him is like you wouldn't look at him and go, "Oh, he's an athlete too,"
yeah,
because he walks all slumped over and he just he just doesn't look like he would be an athlete. Which probably now he's not,
yeah.
at all. But like back in the day, skateboarding,
Mm-hmm.
basketball,
Yeah.
football.
Yep.
He wasn't athletic at football, but he could kick a football a lot longer than
He's probably just scared in football. You think
yeah,
that's all it was?
100%.
Yeah.
Like Braxton. Braxton was scared too, bro.
Yeah,
Scared.
that's what gets in people's
Yeah.
way most of the time is themselves.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah. That's the reason Carter was good at it.
Yeah,
Because
because he was scared.
thought he was the shit.
Yeah, he
you
did,
know
dude.
what I'm saying?
He's been talked up his whole life, so he didn't have no fear, did he?
And he was knocking people out when he hit them too.
I remember him in like 7th grade or 8th grade, and there was this huge kid from Chattanooga coming to their school over there to play football. I went over there and watched them, and they was all talking about how big this one dude was, and it was like a battle between them two. You remember that? You probably don't, but
Yeah.
I remember him one time, and I think Carter was actually playing linebacker at this point
He might have been. He's probably he played line and
because that guy was a running back.
he played linebacker and running back.
So
And
they
that
were
other
like-
kid did too.
And they were like, "Well, we got to put you in here because ain't nobody else can stop him."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it would be like they would just like run into brick wall, just all the time, just
Yeah.
stopping.
Yeah.
It was awesome to watch.
Yeah.
I love watching that dude
Yeah,
play.
dude. Yeah, he was fun to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun to watch.
Like daggum Herschel Walker or something.
Yeah,
it ain't like it ain't
wasn't-
like Alvin Kamara.
No.
He gonna
wasn't-
run over you.
He's gonna
son.
hit you, bro.
Yeah, yeah. It ain't- I loved watching
You're
it.
gonna have some contact. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
He was gonna come at you to hit you. Like, I remember one time, there's a kid standing on the goal line, bro. And he's just standing there. He's an open field. All he had to do is run across the field, you know.
Yeah.
He had 50 yards of space to just run to the, you know, the end zone.
Yeah.
And be cool with everything. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Nope. Right at him.
For real.
Yeah, he just freaking right at him, dude. He's like, man, you're just gonna make contact, buddy. You may not even know it.
Yeah.
Right at him. That's why he did it.
That's crazy.
He just liked it.
Yep.
And oftentimes, if you go watch the first game of his season, which was usually like, you know, like a, what do they call that?
Like a scrimmage or something?
Yeah, it was like a play day where they
Yeah.
had like 5 or 10, 15 schools there.
I got you. Yeah.
And they'd all play one quarter.
Yeah.
That's where his biggest hits come from.
Really?
Because he had been waiting on it all year long.
He's fresh.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
fresh and he's feeling good. He can't wait to put some pads on somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I remember when he went from 6th to 7th grade. He changed schools. He went from one school to another school
Yeah.
in the 7th grade. And he went from 6th grade to 7th grade. And he changed from Lake Forest to Cleveland. I mean, from Cleveland to Lake Forest.
Yeah.
He was in 6th grade and played at Cleveland. And then in 7th grade, he was going to Lake Forest. And the coaches at Lake Forest had never seen him play. They don't know him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All they know really is what other students had told them. That's all they knew.
Yeah.
They hadn't seen him play. And they asked him what position you play. He's like, I'm running back. And they're like, okay. You know, so they hand him the football and let him run. He's not the fastest kid out here, but we're going to let him run the football. Let's see what he can do.
Yeah.
So they put him in the scrimmage. He comes around the end, dude, and there's a dude standing there like, I'm going to get you. He's running at him and he freaking plows him over. And this kid is on the ground like this.
For real?
He was still reaching for him, dude.
Golly.
He was on the ground with both his arms out. He was knocked cold out after Carter hit him, bro.
That's funny as
Yeah.
crap, dude.
Yeah.
That's scary. If I was my kid, I'd be like, oh, shit.
Yeah, well,
You ain't playing no more, bro. We're done.
so the coaches for Lake Forest were watching this, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, and they see him hit this dude like this. And they're like running. Oh my God. You know, and they run down the field and they're like, dude, oh my God. You know,
Yeah.
they're tripping.
Yeah.
They're tripping out. They're like, you killed that kid, dude. You killed him, you know? And I was just sitting on the sidelines like, I seen that happening. The first game of the season, he was always wound up. Son.
Yeah.
He was ready to hit somebody. So as soon as he round that corner and I seen that dude standing there, I was like, poor guy, you know?
Yeah.
So it was always fun to watch that first game of the season.
Yeah.
Now, Desmond, one time, I watched Desmond, his best friend, Desmond, they played on 2 separate teams. I watched Desmond run from him. He sure did. He acted like he didn't. When he come back to the sidelines, Desmond come over there, he's like, I didn't run from him. I was, he could have hit him, dude. He could have hit him. He could have hit him.
Yeah.
And he's like, doop, doop, doop. Yeah. Carter's laughing at him and
Yeah,
pointing at him.
That's funny.
Now, there's another kid, Tito Boyd, did it. Woo-hoo, son. They went head to head a couple of times.
Really?
And it was like what you're talking about, that straight up concrete wall to wall kind of thing a couple of times.
Yeah.
When they got into the 8th grade, Cleveland worked out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Cleveland worked their kids out in football, and Lake Forest did not.
Really?
So when 9th grade rolled around,
weird.
Cleveland was always stronger.
Yeah.
In 9th grade. By the time
Yeah.
9th grade rolled around, they were a stronger team than us. And Tito and 2 other guys were running down the field, and Carter was the only man left, dude. And they sent him about 15 yards.
Really?
Just they hit him, dude, and he was up in the air, arms and legs out like this, spinning
Dang,
in circles. I was like, God, dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And he's, you know, always been the power hitter, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So working out changes the football games, I feel like.
Oh, yeah, I guarantee it. I remember
like it
when I
was.
was like little, probably 4th grade or something, I went to a little football game up here in Etowah, actually.
Yeah.
And it was just like a little kid's playing, dude. And this little kid got hit, bro. I mean, broke his back, dude. Little kid. Yeah.
Golly.
And ever since then, I was like, man, I don't know about it.
I don't know if I'm gonna let Harold play.
Yeah. I don't think he would want to anyway.
No, he wouldn't like it.
No.
I don't think he would.
I don't think so. He's little.
Yeah.
He's little.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That didn't matter that much.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Cooper laid some licks on some kids.
Yeah.
He's the smallest kid on his team too.
Yeah.
And there's a big dude running at him. Cooper laid him down, son.
For real?
That kid was big. And Cooper got up and he's just grinning. And that kid cried going off the field. I was like, oh, dude.
Dang, bro.
And Ashley was like, oh my God, we have like a little mass murderer on our hands. And I was like, that's the way Carter used to be too, you know?
The Cooper don't want to play?
Nah, scared now.
Mm.
Got too old.
Yeah.
Scared.
You think a little bit.
Scared, son.
I couldn't do it.
No.
I don't think so.
Well, I played one year. I had me a big old time.
Yeah.
So, dang. For whatever reason, one year that I was going to play, the age gap was like 8 to 15.
Oh, really? Golly.
Yeah, so I'm like 8 years old. You know, I'm the
That is
youngest one
stupid.
out there with 15-year-olds, and this dude comes around. He's 15.
If I was a dad, I'd want to go down there and whoop a kid's ass or hit my 8-year-old like that.
And they hit me like a full-grown man, son. And I was laid out there on the field. And I did knocked out.
Golly.
5-10 minutes. Dad said you laid there for 5-10 minutes.
Dang, man.
You finally said, get up and walk off the field.
Dude.
It was terrible,
I
dude.
bet it was. That's crazy.
I didn't play no more after that.
Yeah.
I was done.
I never played like on a team, but I played a lot in like the yard. You know,
Mhm.
a lot. And honestly, I was always faster than everybody.
Yeah.
I had a huge leg. My legs were strong as
Yeah.
crap. And I went to this, and well, I was homeschooled from 9th grade in high school period. But
Yeah.
I went to my cousin's birthday party, and he had his friends over there that played football and shit, you know, in high school. So we was all out there playing. This big son of a bitch hit me. We was running full blast at each other, no pads or nothing, and he about killed me, dude.
Oh, yeah.
I went and sit on the porch. Oh, I'm done.
I'm good. I don't really want to play no more, bro.
He was a big dude, man.
It hurt.
Yeah, it hurt.
I remember watching,
That's the first time I've ever went against anybody who was
actually, an athlete.
that I couldn't like
Yeah.
destroy, basically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Carter was never one to go down whenever he got wrapped around his legs.
Yeah.
He would always try to fight his legs out of there. Well, one of his best friends, another guy that's one of his good buddies, is Isaiah Arnold. And he was a big dude. I'm not talking about, this dude was no hoe. You hear me?
Yeah.
He was a big dude. And some kid had a hold of Carter's legs, and Carter was still fighting to try to get out of him. And Isaiah come and just flap.
To Carter?
Yeah,
Okay.
son. Carter said, I need to sit down for a second. I'm dizzy, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, it's hard to watch that happen to your kid.
Yeah.
Because you're not like, I'm just like, go down. You know, and
Yeah.
you're like, it don't matter, dude.
Yeah.
He's not. He's still trying to fight to get his leg out of there. And here comes Isaiah, bro. And I was like, I bet Isaiah still remembers that lick. He
Probably.
gave him. Yeah,
Probably.
he does. He does.
Yeah.
But I loved watching him play football, man. I knew every kid that Carter played with and every one of them that he had played with in the past.
Really?
Yeah. Most of them been in my house at some point or another.
Yeah. Yeah, I bet. I never did play really anything crazy, but
Baseball is the only thing I got crazy into.
yeah.
I loved it. I loved it. I still love baseball.
I played when I was little. My confidence was always shit. So I was always scared to do anything.
Yeah.
And it wasn't because I couldn't, it's just because I was so worried about
Scared, like-
everything, dude.
Oh man, yeah. What's gonna happen?
I know.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous. I wish I wasn't that way, but
It's something you can't. That's built into you. It's
you
as
think
a
you're
human.
born that way?
You're born that way.
Everybody?
No,
No, I was for sure.
no.
I don't know. I don't even know if I was born that way. I think circumstances might have made me that way. I don't know.
Really.
I don't know. Surely I wasn't born that nervous about everything. I mean, I don't know. I could have been. I'm not sure.
So when you say you were born nervous about stuff, though, you mean like you were nervous about like messing up during sports?
Nah, I don't know what it was. Honestly, I wasn't nervous about messing up, or I think it was just like I don't know. I really don't.
Like nervous you were going to get hurt?
No, nope,
No.
Just being out there. I guess I don't know what it is.
There's people watching.
But I mean, even if like when I was playing basketball in middle school, I didn't even see the crowd. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, you don't.
I don't.
If you're playing, yeah, you don't see them.
Didn't pay attention at all.
You can't hear them.
It's weird, ain't it?
You can't even hear them. Yeah.
So weird.
I played basketball in middle school, and then I played baseball for most of my life. But you play basketball in middle school, and you're like, golly, there's not that many people that come to watch baseball.
Yeah.
There's not that many.
Yeah.
Basketball stands are full.
Even
bro.
college and stuff. Yeah, I know. Ain't that weird?
The basketball stands are full in middle school. So you get to a middle school game, and you're like, bro, there's a lot of people here,
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't get to go out on the court a whole lot. I didn't play a whole bunch
Yeah, I didn't
in
either.
middle school. I got to go in for a game or two, and
I usually got to play every game, but I didn't get to play a lot.
I didn't play
Yeah,
every
maybe
game.
maybe one quarter.
I didn't even play every game.
Yeah.
I got to go in if like somebody was sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'd play. I got to go in several times and play a full game, and I was leading scorer for the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
But just
I never paid attention to stats at all. I don't even know nothing about all that.
well, when you go in, your team's got 24 points and you score 22 of them. You're the leading scorer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're like, well, okay.
Yeah.
But there was a couple other people that were better than me, I guess, at those positions. So
Yeah.
I'd score 22 points and maybe he scored 24. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or he averaged 24 points in a game or something. I don't know. But I didn't get to play much basketball in middle school. But now baseball, starting second baseman, first batter, second batter, third batter, somewhere around in there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was a good baseball player.
Yeah.
But I played next to 2 or 3 people who went on to
Really?
play for real.
Yeah.
And
I played this kid at Lee University one time, and he was on scholarship for basketball for Clemson. This dude was good.
yeah,
It's different.
yeah.
They're good.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
They ain't normal.
No.
No, they ain't a normal person out there playing.
Especially if you played a couple of years in college.
Yeah.
Once you played a couple of years in college.
No, he had done went
Yeah.
1 year. Yeah. I don't know if he
you're-
played or started or not, but
You're going to get at a different level than most people if you played a couple of years in college.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
of course that's what he said. Might not have been true, but he was
Might
good.
not
He
have
was
been.
really good though.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Our boy Destin, he's going to come on the podcast. He is he plays for Memphis.
Yeah.
Tigers,
Mhm.
college football. And he played with Carter and Desmond and Isaiah and the whole crew, you know what I'm saying? That
Yeah.
whole crew that played.
Yeah.
And he's a D1 athlete now over there in Memphis, and he said he's going to come on the show. I really want to go watch him play.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him play since high school. You know what I'm saying?
Memphis is a long ways away, man.
It's so far away from, like, we can go to
It's the same state, but it takes 5 hours to get there.
8.
No, it ain't that far.
Yeah, it is.
Mm-mm.
Garen told you.
Surely it ain't 8 hours, dude.
It is. Look
8
it up.
hours.
8.
No damn way, bro.
Go ahead. 7.5. 8 hours.
How long does it take to get to Memphis from my location, bitch? 5 hours and 44 minutes.
Nah.
Yeah, bro. Go to Nashville, then 40 all the way to Memphis.
Yeah, you won't make it in 5 hours and 44 minutes. I guarantee you.
Nah, probably not. I remember.
It's always taken me 8 hours to get to Memphis.
Really?
Every time I've ever gone.
I've only went one time, and it was with Papaw. Twice, maybe. I think both times was with Papaw for a camp meeting. Well, one time we went through Memphis and to Arkansas. You know what I'm talking about. The only preacher we know from Arkansas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Mark Tree, Arkansas.
Oh, golly. Who is that?
It's Ron Levins.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah, he is.
I remember going over there and we was in his church. I don't know. I remember eating a lot of pizza.
Really?
He lives right beside the church too. So we went over there and we watched Lord of the Rings, which I love that movie.
At the
Still.
church?
No, in his house.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, his dog about killed me. I remember that.
Oh, God.
Yeah, didn't really, but it was aggressive.
Yeah.
It was scaring me to
You
death.
have to put it up, bro.
Yeah.
Got to get that dog away from me, sir.
Another time we went over there, some other church, man, and it was actually in Tennessee, but I've never heard of this dude in my life, and we went over and it was weird.
Oh, really?
Super weird.
So, that was the last
That's
time.
where actually we saw the King James Boys for the first time. You know that bluegrass band that used to come to church sometimes? Anyway, they come and camp meeting every once in a while.
Golly, wait a second. What did they sing, though?
I don't know, bluegrass, banjos, and
Yeah.
they was really good though.
Yeah. I think I do remember them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say something else, I forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they were pretty good. I don't know what.
Get started on that.
I don't-
Going to Memphis.
Yeah, going to Memphis.
But
They got that big pyramid over there too. You ever seen that?
in Memphis?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
It's at a Bass Pro Shop, I believe. It's like a big pyramid.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
I've never seen it, but pictures. I've seen pictures.
Yeah.
I wish it wasn't so far away.
Yeah, I know, dude.
It's crazy.
Especially since our Destin plays, dude, for Memphis. I need to go watch him play, dude,
Yeah.
for real.
Did they play Tennessee or like Middle
Sometimes
Tennessee
they
State or
do.
something like that?
Sometimes they do.
If they played Middle Tennessee State, we could go watch them up there.
Yeah.
That's
I
close.
need to get a schedule for him.
Yeah.
Go watch him play sometime, man.
Are they in the same conference as Appalachian State? Because that's a lot closer too.
I don't know.
They might be.
I don't know if they're in the same. I think. I don't know. I really don't know.
It might not be, but it's
It's close.
it's close.
It's gonna be close. Yeah.
It might be, might not be.
Yeah.
That's
But-
only a couple hours away though.
And they might even play like UTC. Heck,
Maybe. For real, yeah.
being from
Just need to get a
Chattanooga,
schedule,
I just
don't
don't know. Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't see him play. You know, he's
I've
in
never been to
Chattanooga.
another. Have you ever been anywhere else college besides Tennessee?
Yeah, I
Have
went to
you?
go. I went to go watch UTC play,
Okay.
which was fun.
Was it?
Yeah, I mean it's still a college football environment.
Is it? Okay.
It's not as intense as UTK.
Well, I don't think there is. Just maybe one or two places that might be more intense. Honestly, that place is
I
intense.
don't think there is any other places really.
Well, I don't know.
I mean,
I would
so,
love
like-
to go to
So
Florida
like,
game.
there is places that are just as intense.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't make you feel as intense
Yeah.
because you don't have that,
Yeah.
you know, like Tennessee pride in your heart. You
Yeah, I
know,
know.
like sitting there watching there, like go Vols, go baby. You know,
Yeah. I
You
mean,
know-
LSU's got a big stadium. They got about the same size, really, but it's differently made. So Tennessee's got these overhangs that keeps the sound in,
yeah,
and that's a big thing right
It
there. It
does.
really is,
it
honestly.
is. It's huge.
Yeah.
And then you know, like I'm sure LSU's atmosphere is electric.
Yeah.
It is. You know, Logan's been there and watched the football games. And,
Yeah.
and it's electric. You know,
Mhm.
it's this. You know, it's wide open down there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think the swamp where the Gators play used
Yeah.
to be
I'd love to go down there and watch it. A
Gainesville.
Tennessee game.
Oh yeah.
Golly.
And Between the Hedges used to be big too, but I don't think they've
Well, there's a
won so much now that just people just expect it or something,
Yeah.
bro.
There was an offensive lineman or a defensive lineman or something today, or might not have been today, but within this week, he's saying that Tennessee had the greatest stadium atmosphere of anybody in the SEC.
Yeah.
He said, no offense, Georgia, but
No offense.
Tennessee's
Georgia,
got
LSU, no chance.
yeah.
What do you think about this? No divisions. No.
I haven't looked into that, man. I mean,
Oh,
you
yeah.
told me a little bit about it.
Yeah, man. There's not going to be an Eastern and Western
But
conference.
we're still going to have our Alabama, Tennessee, or Alabama, Florida, and Georgia.
Yeah, this is all coming 2024,
Yeah.
and they're going to be dividing it up. I mean,
Are we going to play Alabama, Tennessee, or Florida and Georgia every year?
Yeah.
Okay. I hope so.
and Georgia?
Yeah.
Yeah, our
Alabama.
schedule is shit.
Well, I don't want to play those people.
Well, yeah, go ahead and want it, but we're not going to.
I wouldn't want to switch out Alabama for Vandy every. You know what I'm saying? We play Vandy every year, but still,
Yeah, but here's the thing about it, bro.
people always say we or something.
Yeah, like we play for the team.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I've been a fan since I was
I've been a
little.
Tennessee fan since I was born, bro.
I've been liking Tennessee longer than players up there. They can suck it.
Exactly. Yeah, I might as well play for them.
Yeah.
Past 15 years, I could have done better than most of the players.
Just as good, at least.
Up until
I can miss some
recently-
tackles too.
Yeah, no, I can miss tackles, bro.
I can throw some interceptions.
Yeah, for real.
I know.
Bro. It's been hard to watch some Tennessee football up
Yes.
until last 5 years, 4
Oh.
years.
Shoot.
I mean, last year was
Is this going to be
fun.
Heupel's second year?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I can't wait for football season to start, baby.
I know, I'm so
September the 9th. September the 9th, football season
Is
starts.
that the first game?
Yep.
Who are they playing first? Virginia Tech or Virginia or somebody?
Can't remember.
I don't know.
Can't remember.
We'll put it up on the screen just in case anybody wants to see it.
Yeah, they're playing that team right there. But I can't wait for this season to start, man,
Yeah.
because there's so much hype
I know it.
around Tennessee right now.
Yep.
And
A lot of good recruiting.
a lot of good recruiting. And then Milton has got a cannon for an arm.
He can throw 100 yards easy with that football.
A cannon.
It ain't no joke. He can throw the whole field,
A cannon.
which is insane, man.
I just hope he can work his short game a little bit better than he
I hope
did
he don't throw his shoulder at him.
in the Clemson game. In the Clemson game, his short game was
Yeah.
rocky, and I was like,
He
we
throw-
got to get that. We
Yeah.
got to get that. That's all we got to get, though.
That's it, yeah.
If we can get a little bit of short game going,
Yeah.
we got the freaking receiving core to go deep, baby.
Yeah.
To go deep. And we got to get a little bit of defense.
Yeah,
If we're going to beat like Georgia, we're going to have some defense.
for sure, man.
Oh,
Georgia's good.
and Alabama.
So good. Alabama's leveling out, I feel like, but Georgia's taking the lead on that.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think you're
I don't
wrong
think-
about that. I think you're going to be surprised when Alabama shows up this year.
They're going to have a new quarterback, man. It's
Yeah.
brand new. They're going to have
Mhm.
to, I don't know if they're going to be good or not, but
Oh yeah, they will be. You know why I know?
why?
Because Nick Saban's still their coach.
That's Nick Saban, but still, he's 70-something, dude.
He don't give a crap about that, bro.
I know it don't matter if you care or not, but
He was 70 something last year.
I know.
He was 70 something the year before
He
that,
didn't win it, though. last
and he
year.
was sick. No, he didn't. But he was there though, wasn't he?
No. We beat Alabama last year. They didn't go to the playoffs.
But he
It
was
was
there.
Georgia,
though.
Michigan,
How
Ohio
many
State,
teams did he
TCU.
lose to?
I don't know. 2, probably.
2. That's it. He lost 2 games.
Tennessee and Georgia.
That's there. How many teams did Tennessee lose to, bro?
2.
Right.
Yeah.
Were you all
South
excited?
Carolina and Georgia, but
We're all
we should not
excited.
have lost that South Carolina game, guy.
No.
That pissed me off so
It did
bad.
me too.
Because we would have beat TCU in the ground.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Probably Michigan, too, maybe.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We could have been in the big game and lost to Georgia.
I know. At least we would have been there.
And Georgia and Alabama saying the same thing about us.
Yeah, they are.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're always there.
Yeah.
They're always
and,
there.
And when we beat them, it wasn't like
No.
blowing them out. We kicked the field goal in the last second, which got tipped and still went in somehow.
Yeah. It was just our time to
Yeah,
win.
Yeah.
So Alabama ain't going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and I'll tell you right now.
Well, they've been pretty good for like even since the 70s and 60s. I mean, forever. They got more championships than anybody, so I could see that. But I think even if Saban quits, they're going to get Sweeney in there. You think
They'll get
Clemson?
Hubel.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will.
No, it's either going to be Kirby Smart or Dabo Sweeney.
They ain't gonna get Dabo.
He went to Alabama.
They don't want Dabo.
That's where he played at, and
Yeah.
he's won championships.
Oh yeah, he's won them. He don't.
He's
they
not
don't-
as good as he's not as good of a coach as Kirby Smart, but still,
They don't want Dabo.
you don't think?
No.
I don't know, man. I think they'd probably. I think that's going to be one of their top 3 picks at least. Because Saban ain't going to do it forever. I mean, next 10
I
years,
beg to differ.
maybe 10 years,
He'll do
maybe
it until he retires, bro.
with us now or dies.
He'll be there until he retires. He'll be in the running.
I wouldn't doubt that. Yeah, but
He'll be in the running until he dies or retires, like you said. He'll be in the running. He's gonna be there.
I just want him to suck. Is all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying. I don't think he
I
will
can't-
either. But
I can't even lie about it. I like the dude.
Do you?
I like his football. I like his coaching. I
Yeah.
like everything about him.
Yeah, but he's Alabama. I like him too, but he's.
I
Alabama.
wish he wasn't Alabama coach,
Exactly.
but I like him, dude. I like him in a press conference.
It's funny to watch him in it sometimes.
I mean, he's amazing, dude.
He'll just go off on people.
He
sometimes.
don't give a rip.
He really don't, and that's why they like him. I think Alabama's you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Thanks. Huh?
The thing about Alabama is the thing about Nick Saban is he can take a 3-star running back and make him a number 1 draft in the NFL.
I mean, it's possible. Yeah.
A 3-star running back from nowhere. For real.
I don't know what I was thinking. I was thinking Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Tupelo, Mississippi. And make him a number 1 round draft pick in the NFL, bro. He's done it time and time again. Derrick Henry was recruited in as like a 4-star.
Really?
That's not a 5-star. It's a 4-star.
You sure about that?
No.
Derrick Henry had the all-time rushing yards in Florida history
In high school. He's a boss, wasn't he?
Yeah.
And then
He's still,
he's still a boss.
but
He's not Alvin
He's about-
Kamara, though.
no. He's about done now.
Golly, that dude. Could you imagine if we used him right when
I
he was
know.
at Tennessee, bro?
Yeah.
Put him in the right offense.
Yeah. Or just take out Jalen Hurd, which we had the first place running back, and put him in there. Jalen Hurd was pretty good too, but he should have been a wide receiver or tight end or something.
Tight end.
But yeah,
He should have
Kamara
been
was
tight
a
end.
running back.
Kamara is a running back.
Yeah.
A boss of one,
Yeah.
too. We could have been good. We had Josh Dobbs then.
I know he was a good quarterback. I thought.
I mean, he was
When
not, he couldn't throw the ball, but he was good moving his feet.
Yeah, he was really good.
Yeah, he threw.
Good as anybody, almost.
Yeah, he was good as anybody moving his feet.
Yeah.
I felt like he made bad decisions a lot of time.
He did.
And
But the thing
he
is,
had a cannon on him. He could throw the football for a mile. You know,
he had a kind of a messed up career though, because
yeah, he did.
like 6 games this year, 6
I
games
know.
this year.
Yeah.
It's like
It's tough. It's tough to
Yeah.
do that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean,
he's still in the NFL.
he was an amazing football player, bro. I'm not trying to take anything away from him.
No.
He wasn't no daggum T. Martin
Mm-mm.
or nothing, but
No.
he was a good football player.
Yeah.
T. Martin was that dude at Tennessee, bro.
Yeah, he was good.
I mean,
I really don't remember much about him, honestly. But I mean,
98.
I was 10 or 11 at
Yeah.
that point, so it's been a long time ago, and I wasn't really thinking too much about it at that
yeah,
point.
I think I was 18 whenever he won the championship.
I remember
national
going to my
championship.
uncle's house, my mama's sister's husband. We went over and watched that game in '98, and
Against Arkansas or who? Which
the
one?
championship game.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't remember anything about it except for getting yelled at for pushing buttons too hard on a Super Nintendo.
Dang it.
Yeah, dude.
Dang it. Such a good game, man. You missed it.
I know.
Playing Super Nintendo.
Yeah, they was watching the game here, and we was like sitting in the corner playing Super Nintendo.
gotcha.
But
Man. Yeah, I was 18 when that game was played, and I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there for it, buddy. Me and Dad.
I hope we get to go
We were
back.
taking pictures in front of the
Really?
TV, and
Really?
yeah, dude, me and Dad were amped up about it, son. I think I just watched it with Dad.
Just you and him?
me. Yeah, I think
Oh,
so. Yeah. Philip might have been there. I don't know if he was or not.
I think that year is the year that kind of put me
On to football.
on to Tennessee football. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the one when we
Yeah.
won it all.
Yeah.
Undefeated season and won it all.
Yeah. And then we had another, like 1 or 2 good years, and that's about it ever since then.
Yeah, that's
Went to the SEC championship.
15-year stretch of bad crap, dude.
Yeah.
Bad.
I remember having to listen to it on the radio all the time whenever I was working with David, Stripping Lakes before, we'd listen to the Tennessee games on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
KZ 106, or whatever.
So we talked about it all from A to Z.
We talked about a bunch of stuff today.
I don't
A
even
lot of football, really.
football.
We started out with kids being kids, having
Yeah.
discipline and stuff like that. And then we
and
went
that
on,
sucked.
to football a little bit, and we've been on that for a minute.
I love football.
I do too.
I cannot wait for the season.
It's getting
to
close.
start.
It's getting close.
September.
If any of you big creators want to come on here and
Yeah. Joe Rogan, if you want to
help some brothers out, you know what I'm saying?
come on, sit down and have a chit chat with us.
Yeah,
We'll come to your place in Austin.
we would. I would 100% go.
Like I'll pack my stuff tonight.
I know, I would too.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no.
We'll be there tomorrow,
if
bro.
he's like, hey, you want me to come over here and record tomorrow? I'll be like, yep, I do.
Yep.
We'll be there.
Yep.
Yeah.
That'd be insane. Anyway, make sure y'all like and subscribe, and appreciate y'all watching, and we love y'all.
Love y'all.